Today we will discuss or perform the experimentation on the pressure measurement using pressure load cell. Pressure load cell. This is the control panel. This is a control panel which comprising of the various microcontrollers and the microprocessors for converting the data and producing the required amount of data on the display panel. This is our air cylinder which has a release cock, pressure gauge for measuring the pressure inside the cylinder. This is an load cell. This is an load cell which produce an electric signals output due to the variation of the resistance of the strain gauges which are placed inside the load cell, that are due to the pressure, acting the pressure on the load cell, which applies the force on the load cell, that will change the resistance of the load cell, and that will reflect over here in the panel, in the display panel. This is a air pump to supply the pressurized air into the cylinder, which also has a pressure gauge, in order to record the initial pressure. So our input pressure will be the readings obtained from the pressure gauge and output readings from the panel, display panel, which is of the load cell reading, Now initially we require to close the cock, then apply the pressure air into the cylinder. Only once you have to apply, so it will see here it has shown a pressure of 0.2 bar, that is about now we have got to apply the pressure by using foot pad. So here it will shows about 4 bar, and that will reflect over here is the 7 bar. Again you require to apply the pressure 10, 13, then it is of 15 psi, that is 18 psi. Then it is 25 psi, 27 psi, and finally it is 27 psi, 32 psi. So it is 28 psi, 32 psi. So this is how we can measure the pressure. Now the reading shown by the pressure gauge should be most accurate reading. Reading shows by the pressure gauge is the most accurate reading. We require to compare that reading with our load cell reading and calibrate the load cell, because it has comprises of certain errors in the load cell, because the resistance variation of the load cell can be affected by the surrounding temperature also. There is no certain compensation are given to this load cell. So the error may there, but that error, how much of error, that we will calculate it. We will calculate through the experimentation. So in this way we will perform the measurement of pressure using pressure load cell. Pressure load cell. Now after measurement you require to release the pressure and check whether it has shown a 0. It is shown 0. It is showing 0. That means we are on the right track. We are on the right track to measure the pressure. So in this way we have completed the third experiment, measurement of pressure using pressure load cell. Thank you.